Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about how I got started investing in real estate. In 2006, I had an opportunity to purchase my first investment property. With the help of a local real estate agent who identified this property for me, I decided, why not give it a shot? If you recall, 2006, the economy was still pretty good. Housing prices were still slightly going up, and there was really no main sign that the economy would start deteriorating pretty fast just 2 years later. But nevertheless, I purchased that house in 2006. It was a brand new single family home. And I put a tenant in it. And actually the tenant that went into that house was my sister. My sister was looking for a place, and I was in a situation where I was able to buy this house and that she could live in it. In 2008, my second opportunity came to purchase a residential investment property. Now, at that time, we were right in the middle of the probably worst downturn in the last 50 years, economical downturn in the last 50 years. And this particular property was in a really nice gated community. It was a bank foreclosure. And the reason I got an opportunity at that property is because of a local real estate agent, again, made me aware of it. I made an offer on that property well below what the bank was asking for it. And the bank took my offer. So that was my second investment property. From there, I went on to continue investing in real estate. And my main focus was not really to buy and hold long-term for 15 or 20 years. My main focus was buy and hold until the economy turned itself around, and then go ahead and divest those properties, take the cash, and find other investments to put it in. Or in my case, put myself in a position to be able to buy some really nice luxury cars and luxury watches like the one I'm wearing today. So that is how I got started in real estate, investing in real estate. Today, I still do invest in real estate. But let me tell you some of the things that I've learned over my last 10 years investing in real estate. The first thing I learned, and I still do to this day, is I have to find the right property. I have to make sure that I'm making an offer on the right property. So that's knowledge. You guys who are thinking about investing in real estate, it's very important that you gather and gain the knowledge you need in order to effectively go out and look for these properties. Now, there's several ways you can do that. As I mentioned earlier, you can hire a real estate agent who has that knowledge and certainly can help you and navigate you through the many properties that'll be out there and help you determine which property is the right fit for you. The second thing you'll need to figure out is what type of real estate do you want to invest in? Do you want to invest in commercial real estate, which would be retail, office, industrial, commercial land? Or do you want to invest in residential, which can be single family homes, they can be multi-family homes. So you got to figure out what type of real estate do you want to invest in. For me, I decided residential real estate was the best way to go for me. Reason is, when times get hard, the last thing someone will let go is where they live. Whether they own it or whether they're leasing it. That's the last thing that people will hold on to, and rightfully so, because everyone needs shelter. So from a risk standpoint, if I'm going to make an investment in real estate, I want to make sure I'm investing in the lowest risk class of real estate. And in my opinion, residential real estate is that. Next, you have to figure out how you're going to pay for this property. Now, you can pay cash, you can finance. Personally, I finance all of my properties, and I typically stick to traditional bank financing, but there are also owner financing out there, there's private individual financing out there, there's hard money financing out there. It just depends on your situation. In my situation, I want to find the least expensive way to finance my residential real estate. And the least expensive way is through traditional bank financing. So that's the route I took, but you certainly do have an option out there. You don't have to go traditional financing. You can certainly go secondary financing, which would include private financing, owner financing, and hard money financing. That second class of financing is not going to be as rigid as a mainstream bank would be on traditional financing. They're going to want you to have a certain credit score, personal credit score. They're going to want a certain amount of money down on the property that you have to put in as a down payment. And they're going to want certain employment history and things of that nature. So that's going to be a more stringent process, even though historically those are the lowest rates. So let's recap real quick. Knowledge, figuring out what type of real estate you want to invest in, and then third, financing. Those three things are extremely important if you're going to get into real estate investing. Now, I consider myself a dabbler, and that's just a person who is not a full-blown real estate investor, but that's someone who looks for opportunity to invest in real estate at the right time so that they can quickly get a profit in the shortest period of time that they can. So that's how I label myself, as a real estate dabbler, because I'm looking for opportunities all the time where I can jump in and then jump out and hopefully make a profit when I get out. I would ask you guys, if you're really looking to get some information and gain some knowledge from a professional real estate investor, go check out Will Motivation's channel on YouTube. I'll put Will's YouTube channel information in the description box below, but go check out Will Motivation. He is someone who has developed a really good system for investing in real estate. He has a really nice portfolio of real estate that he currently has and that he manages and earns a pretty good income off of that. He also has flipped properties in the past as well, so he's very knowledgeable in flipping properties, and he's very knowledgeable in buying properties and holding them for income, and then perhaps exiting those properties down the road. So go check out Will Motivation's channel, and he'll give you a lot more in-depth knowledge of investing in real estate to flip and investing in real estate if you want to hold for income. Also, shout out to Will. He just picked up a new Lamborghini Gallardo. Will also has a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan. So shout out to him, man. The car is sick, and I hope you're enjoying it. So guys, that is how I got started in real estate investing. Some of the things that you should look out for if you're considering investing in real estate. And the biggest thing, in my opinion, is the knowledge piece. Yes, you certainly can hire a real estate agent to help you with that, but I think it's very important that you understand the mechanics of real estate investing. And again, as I've mentioned in prior videos, the knowledge you can get is infinite if you go out on the internet or call some people. Ask people who in your community or who you may know that are good real estate investors. Ask them how they got started and and what do they do to prepare to make an offer on a property, and once they get that property, how do they manage it, and then how do they exit that property. So I would ask you guys, that knowledge piece is the most important thing. You know, the financing and the type of property, you'll get those, but the piece, the experience piece is where you'll need that in order to make a significant amount of money doing real estate. Because real estate, once again, that's a risk that you may not make any money. You may buy the wrong property, it may have a lot of problems, and you may lose money, but that's part of the business. For me, I look for communities that I would want to live in. So I look for those communities that have properties that I can purchase at the right price. My skill set doesn't really match well with fixer-uppers, so I don't look for properties that I got to put a lot of work into and work with contractors and that type of thing. I don't do that. Back to Will Motivation's channel, Will does do that. He's very good at buying distressed type properties that may need a little bit of TLC and going in and rehabbing them and then putting them back out into his rental portfolio to get a renter in. So he's good at that. So go check his channel out. Like I said, I think you'll get a lot of insight from him. Thanks guys for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you're having a great day. If this information was helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing and share the video. But until the next one, guys, stay peace.